Hey everyone, Zach Galifianakis here, and we're diving deep into the mysterious world of Sasquatch. This isn't just any ordinary adventure. It's a quest to uncover the truth behind one of the most enduring legends of our time. Forget Bigfoot, that's his agent's name. We're on the hunt for the real deal, the creature that has eluded capture and concrete evidence for centuries. We're talking the real deal, the big guy himself, the one who leaves behind mysterious footprints and a trail of questions. He's hairy, he's elusive, and he's got a serious footprint problem. These footprints have baffled scientists and enthusiasts alike, sparking debates and countless expeditions. For centuries, tales of a giant, hairy humanoid roaming the wilderness have captivated our imaginations. From ancient folklore to modern-day sightings, the legend of Sasquatch has persisted through the ages. From the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest to the remote mountains of the Himalayas, sightings of Sasquatch, also known as Bigfoot, have been reported across the globe. Each region has its own version of the creature, adding to the mystery and allure. What is it about this elusive creature that continues to fascinate and intrigue us? Is it the possibility that there are still unknown beings lurking in the shadows of our world? Is it the thrill of the unknown? The idea that there are still mysteries left to uncover in our modern, mapped-out world. The possibility of a creature beyond our understanding? A being that defies the boundaries of science and logic? Or maybe it's just the fact that he's really, really tall. A towering figure that commands both fear and respect. Whatever the reason, one thing's for sure. The legend of Sasquatch is alive and well. It continues to inspire stories, documentaries, and expeditions, keeping the spirit of adventure alive. Join me as we journey into the heart of Sasquatch country, interviewing experts, witnesses, and maybe, just maybe, the big guy himself. We'll explore the evidence, hear the stories, and delve into the science behind the legend. Let's get weird and see if we can uncover the truth behind the myth. The search begins now.
First up, we've got Professor Reginald Featherbottom, a leading cryptozoologist. He's a man of many talents and even more stories. With a career spanning over 3 decades, Professor Featherbottom has dedicated his life to studying hidden and elusive animals, often referred to as cryptids. He's dedicated his life to studying hidden animals, and trust me, he's seen some things. From the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest to the remote wilderness of the Himalayas, he's been on countless expeditions. Mostly squirrels, but also some weird footprints. These footprints, often found in the most unexpected places, have led him to believe in the existence of creatures that science has yet to officially recognize. The evidence for Sasquatch is undeniable, Professor Featherbottom declares, adjusting his spectacles. We have eyewitness accounts, footprint casts, even blurry photographs. Each piece of evidence adds to the growing mystery and intrigue surrounding this elusive creature. Sure, none of them are very clear, but that's just because Sasquatch is camera shy. The professor often jokes that Sasquatch must have a sixth sense for avoiding high-definition cameras. Next, we have Dr. Linda Footprints Flores, a forensic anthropologist with a passion for the paranormal. Her expertise lies in analyzing physical evidence, and her fascination with the unknown has led her to some intriguing discoveries. She's analyzed hundreds of footprints, and let's just say, some of them were suspiciously large. These footprints, often found in remote and inaccessible areas, have puzzled scientists for years. These footprints are unlike anything I've ever seen, Dr. Flores exclaims, pointing to a giant footprint cast. The sheer size and depth of these prints suggest a creature of immense strength and weight. They're too big for a bear, she explains, comparing them to known animal tracks. The differences are striking and undeniable, too wide for a human. The proportions are all wrong for any known species, leading to more questions than answers. It's clear we're dealing with something extraordinary. The mystery deepens with each new discovery, fueling the debate between skeptics and believers. Something with really big feet. Whether it's truth, fiction, or fur, the search for answers continues, captivating the imagination of all who dare to explore the unknown.
Now let's hear from someone who claims to have met Sasquatch face to face. This is not just any ordinary encounter. It's a tale that will send shivers down your spine and make you question the unknown lurking in the woods. Meet Dale 2 Scoops Peterson, a seasoned camper with a story to tell. Dale isn't just any camper. He's known for his love of the great outdoors and his peculiar habit of always having ice cream on hand. no matter where he is, and a penchant for ice cream. Whether it's a hot summer day or a chilly evening in the forest, Dale never misses his ice cream ritual. I was out in the woods, enjoying a peaceful evening and a pint of rocky road, Dale begins, his voice trembling slightly, when I heard this god-awful stench. It was unlike anything I had ever smelled before, a mix of rotting garbage and something else I couldn't quite place. When I heard this god-awful stench, it was so overpowering that I had to cover my nose. I knew something was terribly wrong, like a dumpster fire at a cheese factory. Then I saw it. Emerging from the shadows, it was a sight that would haunt my dreams for years to come. A massive, hairy figure, standing at least 8 feet tall. Its eyes glowed with an eerie light, and its presence was both terrifying and mesmerizing. It locked eyes with me and let out this terrifying roar. The sound echoed through the forest, sending chills down my spine and making my heart race. I dropped my ice cream and ran for my life. My legs felt like jelly, but the adrenaline pushed me forward. I didn't dare look back. Dale's story, while terrifying, is surprisingly common. Many campers have reported similar encounters, each one more chilling than the last. The legend of Sasquatch continues to grow with each new sighting. Many Sasquatch encounters involve strange smells and a sudden urge to vacate the area. Coincidence? Or something more? The mystery remains unsolved, but one thing is certain. The forest holds secrets that we may never fully understand. So the next time you venture into the woods, keep your eyes and ears open. You never know what might be watching you from the shadows.
Let's take a look at some of the most famous Sasquatch evidence. First up, the Patterson-Gimlin film. Shot in 1967, it's the holy grail of Sasquatch footage. Or is it just a guy in a suit? You be the judge. Next, we have countless photos of giant footprints. Are these the real deal, or the work of some very dedicated pranksters with abnormally large feet? The mystery remains unsolved. Section 5. Sasquatch and the city urban legends arise. But Sasquatch isn't just a woodland creature. Sightings have been reported in cities and suburban areas, suggesting that maybe Bigfoot is just as comfortable in a coffee shop as he is in the woods. Maybe he's tired of berries and wants a latte. Who can blame him? One thing's for sure. Whether he's roaming the wilderness or hitting up the local farmer's market, Sasquatch is a creature of mystery, and possibly excellent taste in coffee. Section 6. The science of Sasquatch, fact or folklore. So, what does science have to say about Sasquatch? Well, not much. Despite numerous expeditions and DNA analyses, concrete evidence remains elusive. Some scientists believe Sasquatch could be a relic hominid, a surviving species of giant ape. Others, well, they think it's a load of hooey. But hey, absence of evidence isn't evidence of absence, right? Maybe Sasquatch is just really good at hiding. Or maybe he's just a figment of our imagination. Either way, it's a fun mystery to ponder.
Section 7. Debunking the myths. A skeptic's perspective. Of course, not everyone's buying into the Sasquatch hype. Meet Dr. Deborah Debunking Daniels, a skeptical investigator who's dedicated to separating fact from fiction. And she's got a bone to pick with Bigfoot. Most Sasquatch sightings can be attributed to misidentification, hoaxes, or just plain old wishful thinking, Dr. Daniels explains, her voice dripping with skepticism. People see what they want to see, whether it's a bear in the shadows or a log that looks suspiciously like a hairy giant. And those footprints? Probably just some teenagers having a laugh. While Dr. Daniels makes some valid points, it's hard to ignore the sheer volume of Sasquatch sightings. Could they all be wrong?
Section 8. The lure of the unknown, why we believe. Perhaps the enduring appeal of Sasquatch lies not in its existence, but in what it represents. Sasquatch embodies the unknown, the wild, the untamed parts of ourselves and the world around us. In a world increasingly dominated by technology and information, the idea of a creature lurking just beyond our grasp is both terrifying and exhilarating. Sasquatch reminds us that there are still mysteries to be solved, wonders to be discovered, and that sometimes the most unbelievable stories are the ones that capture our imaginations the most. Section 9. The quest continues unanswered questions. So is Sasquatch real? The jury's still out. But one thing's for sure. The legend of Sasquatch will continue to fascinate and intrigue us for generations to come. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll finally have our answer. Until then, keep your eyes peeled, your cameras ready, and your ice cream close at hand. You never know when you might have your own close encounter. Section 10. Join the hunt. Subscribe for more. Did you enjoy this wild ride into the world of Sasquatch? Want to see more hilarious investigations, ridiculous reenactments, and questionable expert opinions? Of course you do. Hit that subscribe button and join the hunt for the truth, or at least some good laughs.